Hi everybody, do hope you're well. Um, First of all, I'd like to apologise for if there's any noises of snoring going on there, but it's not me, it is actually my dog doing the snoring. It's sound asleep over there, so if you do hear it, I do apologise. What I'd like to do tonight, I do want to talk about youngsters and young children and how they actually deal with the problem of getting over a loved one passing over into the spirit world. Now, this might be like their nan or their granddad, or even to the time which I've heard of where children have lost their mum and dad as well. Now, the children can be from the age of 3 to the age of 8 or 9 when they will start asking questions. Now, the most common question that you will get asked by a child who's lost their loved ones, well, where is Nan? Where is Granddad? And the first thing, the most common thing that people will actually say to them is, look, they're up there in the sky. They're being looked after by God or whoever. Now, then the questions will start asking, well, where, how, when, what? They will ask so many questions there. And because then don't forget, them children, even though if you've lost your mum, if you've lost your dad, you're still grieving. It's still early days. That child will still grieve as well at the same time. You know, they've lost the memories that they've got of going around Nan and Granddad's house, Mum's house or whatever, playing with them, having a good old time, and then bang, all of a sudden, they're out of their life. And they're thinking, well, where are they? And going back to that, the next thing that people say to them, well, they're up there with the angels. Okay. But then they're going to start asking, what are angels? Perhaps they don't know about angels. Perhaps they haven't learnt about angels, because I know when I was at school, I never learnt about angels. I didn't even know what they were. So, and then all the other questions will carry on. Well, how do I get in touch with Nanny? Can I use the phone to get in touch with Nan? Can I use the phone to get in touch with Granddad? I saw something on TV the other day, and it was really, really lovely, where you can actually say to a child, look, this is what you can actually do. Now, you've seen the helium balloons that you can get for birthdays and weddings and anniversaries. If you get one of them helium balloons, don't use a blow-up balloon, you know, the balloons you blow up with a pump, because that isn't going to work. That isn't going to rise up. It'll probably just float somewhere and then fall down again. But with the helium balloons, they will really go high. Now, if you get a child to fill one of them in with, say to them, like, if you want to write a note to Nanny, you know, tell her what you feel, or just say that you really, really miss her and you hope she's okay up there, or even Granddad or Mum and Dad. Let them do it that way, because I know that will give them a bit of comfort. So just tie that on there, let the balloon go, let the child watch it go as well, so they know it's going upwards, not sideways. And then they know that they're not going to know, I'm going to be honest there, they're not going to know no different. All they know is that you've said that Nanny's up there in the sky, or Granddad's up there in the sky, and that note will head up that way. Now, they think that they've got that note. The only worry that you've got is then that they will say, well, Nanny hasn't replied to my note. Why hasn't she replied? The only thing that you can say is, well, they do come down to you in your dreams. When you're asleep, the people that are there in heaven come down, and when you have some nice dreams, that is where they actually are. So that is a really, really nice way of doing it. You can do that as many, many times as you want for that child, just to relieve them of the pressure that they've got, the tears that they've got, not thinking that they know that their loved ones have actually got that card up there. And sometimes children don't remember their dreams, but you can still say to them, well, Nanny did pop down into your dreams. Or, I know that the spirit people up there are always looking after the youngsters as well. So sometimes they might see them at the corner of their eye, or they might be giggling in one corner of a room, and that is their nan or their granddad, mum and dad, just looking after them. But that is a way of just calming a child down when it's full of tears and really, really worried. Just go and buy a helium balloon with a little label on it, get the child to write on it, and let that go up to the sky. That was just a video that I wanted to do because I was talking to my guides earlier on, and I said, what do you want me to do the blog about tonight? And they just said, talk about children, because don't forget, they're grieving as well. Do hope you enjoyed the video. I will be doing more, and hopefully speak to you soon. And don't forget, please subscribe as well. Thank you.